Now we start with the 1 hour chart. First, we refer to my last video, which we when the price was here, we were looking. I mean, I just give update. I mentioned that the price can drop because we have this one, okay. And in most of the charts, other charts, we have similar move. That's why I mentioned what we have here we can expect, and this is what we get. That's why I mentioned if anyone wants to buy, they should be aware of this. And we mentioned we're looking at the price to break at least this low. Okay, now we wanna if we wanna see if we wanna look for buy, how we can trade it. Okay, no, the thing is how deep this one can go. But from what we can see here, still this one can give us a correction for one more drop. That means we can have a corrective move to the down. Okay, but as long as the price is above this line, which is 0.042, if we get any buy setup, we will trade it. Okay, but beside that, if we get the correction, if anyone wants to short, they look for sell, they can. It depends how deep this one can go. If it's a small, they can have entry below this. If it's bigger, then they can look for deeper, they can look for trade setup. But as I say, mostly we are more interested in the buy. Okay, by the way, right now the price is correcting again. If this move as a corrective, we can I mean, still we look for one more drop before we take the buy. And right now we don't have any buy setup. The only way we can look for buy, if after a few hours this one turn to a sharp move with a flag or a small correction for the next move up. Okay, and if you want to have entry, the only way is whether to have entry above. We have there's three options: whether to have entry above this line, which is 0.057, the another one is 0.058, and then the last one is 0.6. It depends on the traders where they want to put the entry, whether here or here or here. Okay, but I think it depends how aggressive they want to be, but I think any of them should be good. But if we, I mean, we want to have entry above this, what we expect, we want the price to tag, break, and continue. And mostly every time the price drop, then I mean, the strategy to trade with the entry above the top, they prefer to have entry above here. Okay, but again, I leave it to the traders. And what we want the price to tag, break, and continue. By the way, if the price tag we see is not moving within 1 or 2 hours, we take out the trade. But if this one become a deeper, then having a trade above any of this is not a good idea. We need to look into the chart. And right now, again, we can have a trade above this. I think which is 0.057. All right. Now, if I move to forward chart, based on forward chart, I mean, there is nothing. The only thing is we're looking for this correction. We want to see whether we can get the buy setup or not. And beside that, we want to see how deep this one can go. If the price break this low, then we are not going to look for buy. We should see overall chart. I mean, the correction. Then from there, we see how we can look at the chart. And how about the daily chart? Okay, nothing. Anyway, we move to 1 hour chart. As I say, we're looking for buy, but right now we want to see how deep this one can go because it still can give us a move down. And also I mentioned how if anyone wants to look for sell, how they can trade it. By the way, we don't have any trade setup. We just follow the chart. If I see any update or trade setup, then I mean the trade, then I will share. Thanks.